Well, as promised, here we are back in the kitchen for part 2. This is going to be the great reveal, I hope. Now, did we sort out the small matter of the oven?
Yes, we did. Yeah.
We did?
We brought a chainsaw and everything else is now all under control.
It's all under control? Okay.
Well, it's... Here we go. We haven't looked to see what's happening here.
Look.
But I think this is what's happening, see.
I think you got the grill to work after all.
So,
that's fantastic.
This is why you have to have a full grill. So all that. So what we need to do in the restaurant is a little bit of brandy on top. Again, we just put alcohol in the last moment, so we have the full flavors.
So why not put the alcohol in sooner?
Well, and the oven might go on fire.
Okay, well, that's a very good point. That is, especially now since the studio here, we could do that sort of excitement.
But the trick with this also, if you're doing this, I've used a cloth here at the restaurant. We have gloves, you know, and at home everybody should have gloves, and especially if you're opening ovens or anything hot, for safety for children must see you doing things exactly right, because kids will copy you.
It's a very good point, actually. I mean, in the kitchen, adults do have responsibility as role models, don't they?
Yes. Well, even trainees, if I use the wrong knife for the wrong purpose, that's what they do. They say, well, you done it, so... You know, the book says to do it this way, so you have to follow your own rules.
That's the responsibility that a cooking icon such as yourself has. People do look to you.
That's right. So, but anyhow, a hot dish like this, you know, from the oven, you have to put an underplate. You know, that's the purpose. Again, if you put this on a tablecloth or a nice table you have here, that will mark the table. So you must always have the plates, you know, more ready to the oven. So from the oven straight on the plate, so you don't have to. You know, double-handled. But that's the end result for a seafood crepe.
It's worked tremendously well, because the crepe had cracks in a couple of places earlier on, but they are extraordinarily well disguised, if I might say so now. So the effect of running that the creamy sauce over it, and then obviously the cheese as well. And what was the cheese? It was a
mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
Yeah, shaved mozzarella.
So with the cheese as well, of course, is melted beautifully, and so therefore you'd never know that, in fact, the crepe had slight, you know, fishes or cracks.
Now, lots of people will ask you for a good crepe mixture.
Okay, yes. So what is the secret of the crepe mixture?
Well, for home, for example, to make 4 crepes, you need 1 cup of flour, just plain flour, 2 eggs, about 2 drops of butter. You melt the butter in the pan first, so the pan is hot and greased, and you add the butter to the flour, egg, and water, and keep mixing well till it's sort of runny like cream. You know, and the pan will stay greased. It has to be an iron pan, not no other pan, because otherwise it will stick. And at Palazzo, for example, if we're doing crepes tonight, one person with 4 frying pans will do 120 crepes in an hour.
120 crepes in an hour?
Yeah, well, that's
a lot of crepes. That is a lot, isn't it?
That's normal. That's slow. But anyhow, the mixture it depends with the kitchen. It depends how warm the place is. But the norm is just flour, egg, and water. That's it. So, it's not greasy. It's nice. It's like when you cook it, it's like a biscuit, a soft biscuit.
Do you have to use butter, or can you actually use a margarine? Or
you can use margarine. You can use margarine, but you know, to use margarine, you might as well use a bit of butter. We don't use much butter. We do use a little bit of cream in an Italian kitchen, but we don't have much butter.
Do you ever do a whole meal kind of crepes, or
yes. This is an entree size, and then there is a main size, which is of course two of that.
Right.
Yeah, but an entree size, it's, well, you can see that there will be another one. That's actually a little bit big, so don't be scared that you won't have that for an entree. But I know there is one or two hungry camera people here, so I thought I'd make it a bit bigger for the boys.
Very good to us, George. You are very, very generous. That's wonderful. Thank you so much for coming and demonstrating the seafood crepe for us.
And we have another surprise another day. Good.
Fantastic. Palazzo del Marinaio Seafood Restaurant is in the central city at 108 Hereford Street. phone number to call for bookings 365 4640, and if you want to know more about this or other items on the menu, visit their website palazzo.co.nz.